All right, greetings to my fellow Peace Blunderers, and how is everybody doing on this wonderful Tuesday evening, Tuesday night, Tuesday afternoon, Tuesday morning, doesn't matter. Wherever you are, welcome to the stream. How is everybody doing? Unnamed is already here in the chat. Let's go. Day 16 is correct. We are on day 16 of our little stream-a-thon, trying to get to 50 viewers as quickly as we can. Yep, let me just boot up the chat real quick. Seems like, yep, there you go. The chat is here, and so am I. So, Unnamed, my friend, how has your day been so far? Let me just readjust the board slightly, like so it's a little bit more symmetrical. Nice. Santosh, I just realized that you apparently became a member. Thank you very much. I mean, you did a super chat, first ever super chat yesterday, and now you became a member. It's just, it's a bit too much. Thank you. It's really awesome. Well, yeah, since Santosh is a member, he's gonna have high priority when queuing. Santosh is basically, as long as he's the only member in town, he can play me first regardless of the queue. Jan Travolta, welcome back to the stream as well. What's on the program today? Well, it's basically as per usual. We're going to play a couple of random blitz / rapid games. We'll see how it goes, and then I'm going to start playing you guys. We don't have any serious games to analyze today, but I had some viewer games suggested, so we might as well take a look at those towards the end of the stream. Unnamed says the day's been pretty unproductive. All right. Well, that's fine. If it's just one of those days, it's fine. It's fine to be sometimes unproductive as long as you're not unproductive every day. Santosh says he's going to exploit the hell out of his membership, which you are very much entitled to do. 90 rupees looks like $1, right? I think it's $1 because last time we discussed it, Santosh sent a super chat with 100 rupees and people were saying I think it was $1.22. So 90 rupees is going to be closer to $1. Somewhere around $1.10, something like that. So yes. Welcome to the stream, everyone. And yeah, like the stream for vibes, etc, etc. And let me know if you guys have any updates to share, good or bad. If as long as you're open to sharing that's brilliant. Also, I am appalled by your behavior. How come no one commented on a slightly refreshed look of the stream? Not much has changed, but I just, you know, I made the camera wider and I drew a little different border because people were telling me it's Google colors and stuff like that. And I generally speaking, I made the background picture slightly higher fidelity and a bit darker, so the dark purple is a bit more in sync. I felt like the Google colors were out of place with the darker background, so I decided I went for a bit of purple. Can you look at the game I sent earlier? Yes, we will look at the game. Not right now, we will look at like a bit later, unless you're pressed for time. Then we may as well look at it, you know, sooner than that. Have you read Play Winning Chess? The name sounds vaguely familiar, but I think rather no than yes. If I can't recall the author, that means that I have not read it, my friend. Who's the author? We lost the Google borders. Yes, apparently we have. Well, I can boot him up anytime I want, but I kind of liked it. You kind of liked the Google colors. Well, you don't have a say in that anymore. But yeah, no. If people say bring that Google colors back, I will. Maybe. All right. In the meantime, let's get started, shall we? We lost a bunch of racing points. If you remember, just a couple of days ago, we were cruising on a 2000 level, and now we are far from cruising. And what on earth is that? Okay. Yasaserawan. Ooh, that's a very good author and lecturer and teacher. Yes, anything that Yasa does should be great. I have not read it. Why did you ask about it specifically? You found it enjoyable, or you're planning to read it and you're just looking for a second opinion? I guess there's playing a weird type of King's Indian. Oh, Jesus Christ. Yeah, that's not great. I would have taken that knight, but I kind of need that bishop, so I guess I'm gonna have to go back to protect that pawn and play without it. It's not a... Wow, takes! I'm not sure if that's a good decision. I'll be totally honest. I could probably do away with the rook lift now and try and make something happen. It's not going to be very easy, but we're going to try and do it nonetheless. Thinking of buying it, it's indeed second opinion. Yeah, I'm sorry, I have not read it, so I can't really, you know, help with that. But if you know anything about Yasa, then you will definitely know that, you know, he's gonna be doing nothing but the good stuff. So you could, I guess you could pretty much be very safe in getting anything from Yasa. But you can always download it for free. No worries, thank that. Yeah. Why does Poles have tongue twister names? What Poles? What Poles? Man. Okay, so the knight unpinned itself. Fundamental chess, yeah, fundamental chess openings. I have heard a lot of good things about. I've not read it, but I have heard a lot of good things about that book. Yes, correct. I don't know. Life is tough when you suck, but we are only down a pawn. When I say that, usually that changes very quickly. Are we going to lose any more material, I wonder? Alright. Where can you download for free? I mean, I can't tell. Otherwise, they'll arrest me. I mean, like there are definitely websites where you can find it. I don't think it's free. You can find it for free, definitely. Like I wouldn't be 100% sure, but like with pretty much any book, I'm sure you can find it for free. All right, we'll look into it. Well, you better look into it if you don't want to spend money. What's that? What Santosh? What have you written there? What the hell is that? Some mysterious mumbo jumbo. All right, so interesting stuff. My rook is pinned, and this is a threat. Okay, I guess we're gonna go here. And my finger's on the wrong spot. It's £8 on Kindle, I think. Poles, as in Polish people. Ah, Poles. I thought Poles as in like strip poles, you know, because I basically go to strip clubs every day. That's why that's my first instinct, you know. There is this stripper that I really like. She's called Aurora, and she's really great. I think you should, you know, come to visit my city so I could show you some stuff. But yeah, what was I saying? I like the new face cam border. Well, at least one person likes it. Good stuff. Welcome back, Nick. How are you doing, my friend? A lot of people say, like, bring the Google colors back, and I'm like, what? Google colors don't work with that sort of dark background, because I made the background slightly darker, and there you go, essentially. People are just being stupid sometimes. And yeah, I don't think Polish people have tongue twister names. It's just that as anything that is unknown to us and anything that is foreign, it's gonna sound weird. Like, you give me some weird Indian names and I'm gonna tell you yes. What is this nonsense? This is made, by the way. Yep, this is made. Like, have you seen Pranananda's name? It's ridiculous. We are very lucky that he's got a lot of vowels in it. If his name was the same size but more consonants, we'll be screwed. I really wish you were in PogChamps 5. They wouldn't let me in for more reasons than one. First, because I'm obviously nobody. Second of all, if I were somebody, I wouldn't qualify because I'm too good. I will just destroy everyone, these patzers. Number 3, I'm a registered... No, never mind. I'm not going to say that. That's not what you say on stream, right? My last name is Polish, and everyone in America cannot pronounce it. If that's your real last name, which is Sikorski, then I'm confused. It's like a really simple name to read. There isn't much to it. Yasser has some nice videos on chess fundamentals. Yeah, I mean, Yasser is up there, right? Yasser is S tier, elite. It's crazy. I don't know either. But, well, I'm a Slav, so you know, to me it makes a lot of sense. Don't take my opinion for anything. Have you read Chess for Zebras? Is that a legit book? I've never heard of that. I've never heard of that. To be perfectly honest. Alright, Kami, is that North Korean flag? It is North Korean flag. Good joke. I think that is one of the best overviews of a profile I've ever seen in my life. We've got Chad Squidward as a profile picture. We've got a North Korean flag, and we've got a nickname that says literally Matt, 14 years old. Oh, Jesus. That's top tier. That's absolutely top tier. Magnus says it's good. Well, okay. Perhaps it's just a relatively new book, because the name sounds vaguely like something that would come out recently. I wouldn't expect a book in the 1950s to be named Chess for Zebras. They couldn't do humor like that. So yeah, probably something that came out recently. Like if they had the capacity, to name a chess book Chess for Zebras in the 1950s, I'd be very impressed. Very impressed. Okay, so we're gonna go back. And this game is tough. This game is both tough and rough. Wiki says originally published December 23. It was quite recent. I mean, yeah, as far as chess books go, it's quite recent. If it was an opening theory book, I would say that's too old. But if it's a chess fundamentals book, that's quite recent. So, you know. Like, you would want to maybe play e6, but the knight then comes in and then really massively sucks. So let's not do that. Instead, let's play bishop e6. How about that? Knight leaves. Okay, h6 it is. h6 it is. Some of you guys might find that move weakening, and you'll be right. I don't care. I couldn't care less. Will he take my bishop, I wonder? Will he sack the exchange? Or not? Yeah, why this guy's got North Korea flag? Actually, like I said, with regards to this profile, the North Korean flag is the least of my questions. I'm more concerned about Chad Squidward and the nickname that says Matt, 14 years old. That's what I'm truly concerned about. If I beat this person in a very bombastic fashion, will that be considered as child abuse? I have a better question. If I lose in an embarrassing fashion, will that be considered senior abuse? Is there even a thing as a senior abuse? I don't think so. I don't think so. I don't think anyone cares about adults. Yeah, let's play this move and hopefully it's not going to be too terrible. Hopefully it's not going to be too terrible. So yeah, queen takes. I don't know. Like, if this takes, I have this. Your position kind of sucks, not gonna lie. Yeah, you are correct. They had us in the first half. It does look a bit scary. Like a bit scary. Like I'm terribly losing. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm literally out of moves. I can't think of anything good. Maybe try and exchange queens or something. That's the best I can do. So if rook takes knight, I can take with bishop, and h6. h7 will be covered. But yeah, it's the best we can do. That's the best we can do. Where is my knight gonna go? I guess here. Am I literally continuing the tradition of yesterday's stream where I can't win a game for like 40 minutes? Yeah, chess be weird sometimes. Sometimes games are just a breeze. Sometimes they are, well, the opposite of that. Hi Rishkan, what's up my friend? How are you doing? How's your, well, I haven't talked to you, I think, since Sunday, is it? So, yeah. How's your start to your week? How's the start to your week? Well, that move is illegal. I don't like that. But, okay. Boy, we just keep dropping points. Well, you're talking to the chat more and not looking at the board. No, I came every stream except one day. Did you come yesterday? If you did and I forgot, then I'm sorry. I thought I last saw you 2 days ago. I guess I was wrong. Alright. So, our favorite line. Our favorite line, people. The only correct move is bishop takes. Our favorite line, people. Watch what they're going to do. Any quick move anywhere is complete horseshit. So what is our opponent going to do? Bishop takes is the only correct move. We've talked about this line a couple of times on stream. I think last time was last week. And now you're thinking about it. Santosh, that's a good thing. Bishop takes is bad. Right, no, bishop takes is literally the only good move. Bishop takes is legit the only good move. This is not good. This is, people, this is exactly the tournament game. If you remember, was it last week or end of 2 weeks ago? This is legit this is legit the game for, as it stands now, the replica of the tournament game that I was showing you. So yes, yeah, this doesn't help. This doesn't help. Doesn't help one bit. Resigns. Oh, that line. I like it when they do that. I like it when they do that. So yeah, we've talked about this line, people. If you remember, I literally had the same game. I think it was it round 4? Yeah, round 4 makes a lot of sense. We analyzed this game where my opponent instantly blundered here. Bishop takes is the only correct move. All the others suck. And he legit played queen d7 like this person over here. I mostly come and watch for about 20-30 minutes and I'll leave because it's nighttime. Yeah, no problem, my friend. You know, I'm always happy to have you here regardless of how long you stay. Whether it's 20 minutes or 20 days straight. Do you want to play a game? Are you John Kramer? Should I be scared for my life? Are you gonna come into my house with a pig mask and abduct me and play some weird games where I'm having to cut off my penis? Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome to the stream, Wolf Lord. Welcome to the community. How are you doing, my friend? What country do you come from? We do play viewers. It's just that we don't do that at the start of the stream. But feel free to stick around. I think I'm going to start playing viewers in about maybe 20-30 minutes time. And feel free to start, you know, reserving a slot in the queue, etc, etc. Yeah, something along those lines. About half an hour later sounds correct. So where do you come from? Welcome. Welcome. Okay, bet. Alright, so we're playing the KG. Transposing it to modern. Queen takes, fine. Queen there, also fine. Okay. Alright, play here. Really wants to castle really quickly. Interesting. Let's castle ourselves. And we can always try and maybe manipulate this queen a little bit. We can also go for knight b5 if we so wish. I don't know. Let me think what I want to do with my life. So d5 or knight b5. Well, I better make a decision very soon. I don't want to lose too much time. I'm already 30 seconds down. Crap. So bishop. I'm not opposed to that. This is okay. I'm gonna play c3 just to shore things up along this diagonal. I can play this as well, no problem. So I've got a bit of lift. Bishop takes, I would assume, yes. And we've got a nice knight. We can take this pawn back. We're back equal material, even Steven. Nice. And yeah, I don't like the fact that the guy's attacking my b2 pawn, but it's defended for the moment, so that's okay. KGOP, correct, absolutely correct. There is no stronger opening in the whole of chess. Ask Paul Morphy. Every time you don't play f4 against e4, e5, Paul Morphy makes one rotation movement in his grave, and he's terribly disappointed with you. My question is, do you care about Paul Morphy being disappointed with you? And the answer is, I don't know. Maybe you should. Okay. Maybe you should. Let's play king h1. Let's just unpin this pawn. My bishop wasn't hanging anyway because the rook is protecting it. So it's not too big of a deal. Oprah game was one of the best of all time. I mean, yeah, like, yeah, no shit. That it was. That it was. That's why it's such a phenomenon. That's why everyone knows it. And funny, sometimes King's Gambit positions turn from these super exciting, ridiculous positions into something like this, right? So, relatively boring, you could say. Not much is going on. Sometimes it does happen. And I don't mind that. I mean, this particular position, I definitely shouldn't mind that we are pulled up. So, yes. Why would I mind that? Knight d5 perhaps. Just looks very sexy, that knight on d5. This check I don't think I'm bothered about. The question is, where do I retreat? Yeah. That'll be kingside. Pawn imbalances then. Yeah, that is correct. Although, yeah, that's not really great. That wasn't really in my plan. I can do this, but yeah, I'm gonna have to retreat with my bishop a little bit. A3 isn't the best square, but you know, you gotta work with what you have. You gotta work with what you have. We're still under a bit of time deficit. Just under a bit of time deficit. So if A5, then my bishop is risking getting trapped, so I have to evacuate it. Perform emergency evacuation. Just like my bowel movements after I eat a kebab. I still can't resist eating kebabs. Boy, kebabs are great. Even though my stomach is not happy, I probably don't care. Okay, attacks my bishop, which is sad. Oh, so sad. I guess I'm gonna go back for a little bit. Okay, A5. I'm gonna go back somewhere. Takes. Fine. This is fine. This is fine. What's this about? Okay. Takes. I'm gonna take this one. I'm gonna take this one, and then I'm gonna check because I'm clever. King there. Oof, interesting. Okay. 10 seconds behind. Gotta be careful. Gotta be careful. May do this check. Interesting. So if I take, I'm gonna have triple pawns. Let's do that. Let's do that just for the memes. Nice. Triple pawns for the win. Yeah, they probably suck, but oh, that definitely sucks. I just did the worst thing I could have possibly done in this position. That's okay, I guess. I just literally am gonna lose 2 pawns with check. That's the most frustrating thing ever. But that's okay, I suppose. Another pawn with check. Stop taking my pawns. Yeah, that's the problem with triple isolated pawns sometimes. They're quite weak. Alright, let's see if we can flag this person. I don't know. Let's see. Ah, shit! I pre-moved rook there simply because I was not expecting them to play it. By the way, they just missed mate. But yeah, we'll have more than enough time to mate me anyway. This is just bullshit! Like, I pre-moved rook there. If I don't blunder a rook, I may be able to hold on with 4 extra seconds, but I just pre-moved rook check, and they... Yeah, sometimes you flag, sometimes you get flagged. That's fine. Let's move on. No one saw that. My mouth burning right now. I put too much chili on a crisp. Why would you want to put a chili on a crisp? Crisp are supposed to be good as is, nah? Nah? I actually do have a couple of crisps next to me. I'm not gonna eat them on stream because that'd be quite impolite. What's this move? What? What on earth is that? I've never seen it before. Can anyone tell me what is Rook A3? When my opponent played Knight A3 in a game, in a tournament game, I was confused, but I found it interesting. Rook A3, I completely don't understand. But hey, life do be like that sometimes. And now my opponent DC'd. What on earth is going on? Okay, not DC'd, just apparently struggling with connection. We'll wait. But to be honest, if I was this person, internet provider, and I saw them playing Rook A3, I'd also just pull the plug. Like, this person cannot have internet. Simply cannot. Like, I just took the pawn and the rook is under attack. And should I take it? Man, I really don't know. How about we take this first? We go through things one at a time. We'll get rid of a couple of attacking pieces, and then we'll castle. Once we have secured an edge in material. How does that sound? Sounds nice. Let's play c6 as well, so the knight doesn't have this square. And yeah, our bishop is shied, but who cares? We are up on exchange and a pawn. We're gonna try and figure something out. In your opinion, is rook plus pawn or bishop versus knight stronger? It depends on the position. In an endgame, rook and pawn are better, but in a middle game, bishop and knight, because after all, it is two pieces. So yes, in a middle game, bishop and knight tends to prevail. That's why in a middle game you're not recommended when you have bishop and knight staring on f2, for example. Oh yeah, that shit. Yeah, that should be annoying. Maybe I can rectify something out of this still. Yeah, but that is slightly annoying. Yeah, playing for tricks now. Knight. Okay. So we dropped a piece, but at the very least we should be getting something out of it. God, how many times is my queen going to be pinned? Bloody hell. Okay, we can at least take this knight with a pawn. Interesting that you took the pawn before. I would have picked the rook without the question. I mean, with bishop takes a3. Nah, I wasn't in a rush to do that. The rook was not escaping my threat. So yeah, this is gonna be just over. Just gonna give myself some loft, and I'm gonna prevent any stupid tricks. I can take this. Fine. I don't care. I don't care. Let's just take this. So again, no mating threats. And now let's just win. Just win in the most unceremonious fashion. Gonna be followed by check. No check. All right. Still looking to cause me some trouble with possible mates and stuff. Okay. Oh, there won't be any trouble now. The pawns are gone, so there is no way of creating a mating net of any kind. So that's the end of that. Although we have just 14 seconds, which I don't endorse necessarily. Okay, let's push. Let's push. Let's keep pushing. Yeah, sure, fine. Okay. This little pat's a check. Draw by what? Oh god. Yeah, good one, good one. I was not looking at that. I was like, yeah, sure. But the problem was I had 4 seconds. Yeah, well, that's why you never resign. That's why you never resign. You see your opponent struggling with time. You see your opponent creating like a bunch of strong pieces. Your king's in a corner, and yeah, that's why you never resign. This is the perfect illustration of that. Well, nice sack by your opponent though. The funny thing is, I don't think I can avoid. I don't think I can avoid getting stalemates. Like the opponent can just keep checking me, unless I can hide my king so that I can take the rook not with the king after a certain check, but with one of my pieces. If any one of my pieces, like if any of the rooks, like I completely forgot that rook was overlooking h6. That was the problem. I was like, yeah, I take, and I'm just gonna do this mate. But I just ignored the fact the rook was looking at h7. This rook kind of killed me. But that's okay. That is fine. Alright, let's roll. Let's roll. Rolling, 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 rolling. Yep. So yeah, coming back to that question, I meant to finish the answer, but I never did. When you have a position, when you have a bishop and the knight both staring at f2, you never take that pawn, right? You never trade. You never trade the rook and a pawn for your bishop and knight, because in 95% of positions it's just stupid. So this is where partially the answer to your question lies. In the middle game, you would never do that kind of stuff, because in the middle game you need your knight and bishop. In the end game, you might consider a different scenario. But yeah, essentially that's what it is. That's what it is. People always do that trade against me and they usually win. Well, there's your answer as well. Like, if they take on f2 twice, and, you know, basically you get the material imbalance of you having knight and bishop and them having rook and pawn. That's in the vast majority of cases, you'll be better. Minus, I'm more active than opening plus middle game. Yeah, that was my sentiment exactly. But yeah, it's a good question. Thank you for the question. Like, these material imbalances are very interesting. Minus, he meant minor pieces. Bye, bro. Bye, Rishkan. Thank you for coming anyway. Thank you for coming, and I do wish you a good night. And yeah, by the way, people, it's quite likely that tomorrow will be an earlier stream. So I'm guessing a lot of you guys will be happy with that. Yeah, it's very likely that tomorrow will be a bit earlier. But we'll see. Good night. Good night. Good night. Takes with pawn, I assume, yeah, because greedy bastard. Then it's very good. Nice. Will they play rook b1, forgetting about my bishop? That's his question numero uno. I guess I'll have to just, yeah, lose the bishop. I can be in the stream all night. So why aren't you? Okay, if I take this pawn, it's gonna suck, because my piece is gonna be hanging. So let's not do that. Let's go back to c6. I would expect bishop f3 now. Yeah, bishop f3 sounds very logical. Yeah, this is... I guess I go back. If you stream early. Yeah, we need another plan. I guess we're gonna play b6. We're weakening a bunch of bloody light squares, though. I cannot be a big fan of that, but yeah. If this bishop becomes a massive problem, I can always, you know, sack a rook for it, but not now, not now. Not now. But our king perhaps just about managed to get away with it. Wants to take my pawn here. I can always retaliate with something interesting. Let's develop this knight. Let's take this bishop. My opponent's probably actually happy to lose this bishop. Probably taking that pawn is suicidal. So we're not going to do that. But you know, it's funny. If it's suicidal, probably then you know it's only in my nature to do that. Bada bing, bada boom. So they've got different colored bishops. They've got an extra pawn. I can take that. Fine. I can take that. Here. This check is coming, and I'm gonna lose one of my rooks. Well, not lose. We're just gonna exchange a pair of rooks. But not before I'm gonna get that pawn. This is a weird decision as far as I'm concerned. Pawn there. Okay. This check is just coming at some point, definitely. Yep. And then maybe bishop check. Bishop check doesn't do anything. Really? Not that I can see. 20 seconds against 46. Now that's the main problem. Okay. Here. Like, otherwise this looks like a draw because different colored bishops, equal material, all that. Even with an extra pawn, it's more like a draw. Yeah, you just move your pawns there. And nothing ever happens. Nothing ever happens. So... yeah, I can do this check if I want, but 11 seconds. The game is going to be decided by time again. I can give the pawn back just to simplify the position. That's fine. This is just a draw. There's no way anyone could do anything about this. I can just move my bishop around and yeah, draw. Nice. Well, not nice, but I would otherwise probably lose on time. So that's better than a loss, isn't it? Better than a loss. Not nice. Not nice. You could have actually burned time by keeping the rooks. Well, I am the one down 14 seconds, Kirby. Welcome back to the stream, by the way. I am the one down on time. What are you talking about? How am I supposed to burn time if I'm the one getting flagged? How's your start to your week been, my friend? Whoa, purple. Purple it is. Purple it is. Max, do you like the slightly fresher look of the stream? I thought since I'm monetized and people actually gave me a bit of monies, I thought maybe I show them some decency. My week you're talking about? Yeah, I'm talking about your week. Right. We got you monetized. Is that a question? Hell yeah. Yeah, you did. Yeah, and Santosh, as you can see, like, why isn't anyone questioning then why Santosh has this exclam next to him and he's got a green nickname? Like, that doesn't confuse anyone, right? That's because he's a channel member. He was very kind to support the channel with the membership. So, yeah. I still don't see the join button. The join button is actually, I found that out. The join button doesn't appear like here. The join button you can find in the description below. I actually put a link there. So I put a link to the join button. I got a newspaper for my exams, free tablet, if I save shares, life a little more. Yeah, nothing wrong with academic grind, Kirby, my friend. Nothing wrong with academic grind at all. I appreciate that, and I wish you best of luck with that. You know, I come from I was about to say I come from a distinguished academic background, which isn't true, but at school and at university I was a very good student, and I won a lot of accolades, and I was really good at academic stuff, and I graduated from university magna cum laude. So that's great, I guess. So yeah, I can appreciate the academic grind. That's all I'm saying. I think a lots of stuff that is academic these days getting dissed. They played the Slav line. You told me to. You told me not to. Yeah, so they like you need to understand, like this is not a terrible line, unnamed, my friend. This is not a terrible line by any stretch of the imagination. All I'm saying is it's just slightly inaccurate to develop the C3 Knight further. The engine is not going to say it's a big deal, but oh, the link is working. What was your GPA? I don't think that the numbers will tell you anything because, you know, we have different systems and stuff. Like my GPA at university was 9.2 out of 10. So, yes. Here in Britain, GPAs don't exist. I can actually take this pawn, I think. Yep. That's pretty good. That's pretty good, he says. Bloody hell. That's very good. That was one of the best. Brats. Okay, nah. Like, I graduated from university a long time ago. It's not particularly relevant to my life anymore, so yeah. The link is working. Is it, Max? Well, it should. But I haven't tried to. I meant very good. Nah, I'm not fishing for compliments, my friend. If you got the wrong impression, that's fine. I'm not. But yeah, like I think I speak on everyone's behalf when I say best of luck with your exams, Mr. Kirby, my friend. And yeah, like I said, I appreciate the academic grind. I think a lot of people these days. I sound like an old man. But a lot of people these days don't appreciate academic achievements that much, which is a shame, I think. Of course, it depends on the academic institution. Like, depends on the university where you study. Some universities aren't that great, and some are not worth it. But the ones that are worth it, you know, go ahead for it. You're down on time. I know that I am down on time. I know that. But I was just excited. I was excited about Kirby's exams. Not there. Well, how can you keep getting away with this shit? Takes. Here, dang bang. Bada bing, bada boom. We simplify the position. Claim to be Sigma? I'm very confused. What's Sigma? What are you talking about? Yeah, this rook is slightly suspicious. Check. Okay. And I'll do check myself. Yeah, again, like this position is just a draw. Like, it's just a silly draw. But the problem is we've got 2 seconds. And, you know, nothing's happening. Nothing's happening. I'm going to try and maybe dirty flag a little bit, but yeah, no way I'm going to be quick enough. Yeah, shame. Hey man, good evening. Hope your day is going well. Yes, welcome back to the stream, Alexandra. How are you doing, my friend? What's the weather like in Romania these days? Is it because I'm asking about weather in Romania specifically because Romania isn't that far away from me. Like, okay, it's a bit to the south, obviously, but it's just that in Poland, last maybe 5 days or so, it's been quite shit. It's been raining and cloudy non-stop. Alexander haven't been there in ages. No, Alexander was here like on Sunday, I think. It's just that I guess you guys haven't met. So let me catch up with the chat. The appreciation is growing because of the same stuff channels which claim to be stupid. You mean appreciation for what? For academic stuff? Yesterday as well. Yep. It's hot, or Romania still but bearable. Define hot. What do you define as hot? I am curious to know that, because, you know, hot is relative. For different people, it's a different thing. Oh, I've got knight f3. There we go. Blocks. You play knight f3 and then you play d4. Like, you may as well play d4 in the first place. What countries have you visited? Not many, Nick, my friends. Not many. Not many. 45 degrees Celsius. Now, 45 is like when your ass is on fire. Like when your butt cheeks literally become rotten apples. I would go as far as to say that even. So yes, that's proper rotten apples, butt cheeks, you know. That's proper stuff. What's happening in this position? Can anyone tell me? Like, I wanted to pin the queen, but after knight takes it defends the queen, so I'm kind of out of options. 45 is half of the boiling water heat. Yeah, yeah. 40 is the average summer here. Yeah, so people here in yeah, you guys, like, anyone, like, I can understand. But UK people are so soft. They're so soft. Like, the temperature gets legit 23 degrees for 3 days and they're calling it a heat wave. Like, are you guys mad? Like, are you joking? Are you nuts? Legit. I remember seeing that in June. A similar piece of news I saw in June when, you know, UK had, you know, decently warm weather, but nothing out of the ordinary. Like I said, 23 for just a couple of days. And then I see reports on the BBC, you know, interviews with people like, oh, I can't stand the heat. Oh, it's so hot in here. It's like a proper heat wave. I'm like, it's 23. What the hell are you talking about? I know, like, of course, humidity is a factor. And I'm kind of half joking, right? Half joking. But yeah. Of course, like, naturally, absolutely, 100%, humidity is a factor. Hank's pawn and queen, never mind, opponent is blind. So am I, so am I. So I guess we're even. That makes us even. Check. I guess I'm just gonna walk into mate. Like, when you walk towards your opponent's pawns, it's never great. It's never good news. Never. Another check. Well, what can you do? I just keep getting checked. When do viewer games start? Yeah, I think after this one, or maybe one more. Like, I would like to finish on a win, but, you know, this game doesn't look like it's happening. This checkmate. Yeah, knight b6 looks like checkmate, yeah. Okay, I'm gonna do one more. I'm gonna try and win. We lost how many points this stream already? About 30? Nice. Legally, I'm not allowed to buy the membership. What? I'm gonna check on some MIT courses. Yeah, alright, yeah, fair enough. Go study, Kirby. It was very nice to have you here. By continuing, you're verifying you're at least 18 years old. You can't. I did not know that. I did not know that, my friend. I did not know that. Well, you're a criminal now. That's how we're gonna call you. If you do become a member, that's how we're gonna call you, Max the Criminal. Basically, age fraud. Age fraud. Age fraud, impersonation, pretending to be someone else, etc, etc. Bro played the Pierce against Exclam. I know, right? But it's not exactly Pierce. This kind of setup is called the lion defense. I wonder what happened if I play Grand Prix against everything. I mean like F4? That's pretty much almost everything I ever do. You know, E5, sorry, E4, E5, F4. Pirt, F4. Okay, so he wants to fork my pieces. Which I don't appreciate. How about we move the pieces away? Max, watch out! Exclaim my long castle. I might still short castle people. Why are you so mean to me? I don't think they're playing Black Lion correctly. I don't think so either. But they're from Finland, so you know. Finland's not very good. I wouldn't, you know, get any chess lessons from anyone who's from Finland. Like, a grandmaster in Finland is probably around 1500 FIDE in Europe, so... Yeah, I know my pawn is hanging, because my knight is pinned, but my opponent didn't take it, which is funny. I don't know, maybe I shouldn't do anything about that, really. Man, I wanted to play there, but this knight kind of annoying. So, I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna play Queen E2 instead. This guy's probably best Finnish player in the world. Probably. Legit. I don't think Simon Williams would approve someone going castles, never playing. Simon Williams is a very suspicious player. Like Ben is weak and old and tired, right? Everyone knows that about Ben. But Ben beat Simon twice in like really long matches. So what does it say about Simon Williams? I mean, I'm pretty sure Simon invented this. Yeah, Simon invented every line that loses to Ben by force. Yep. Knight comes in. Well, boo-hoo. I guess I need to take it. Otherwise, we're getting slightly mated. Yeah, I'm up a pawn. Yeah, this is not the position where you really want to be up a pawn. Yeah, that kind of that is annoying. That is annoying, and I couldn't stop it. Like I couldn't do anything. So yeah, everything is dropping, along with my self-esteem. You know, Fusions was complaining yesterday about me undermining his self-esteem. Someone needs to tell Fusions that, you know, I am undermining my self-esteem better than anyone else's. I guess I need to play more games off stream so I don't. This went south really fast. It did. I don't care. I don't care. If I want to play, oh, that's a good one. Yeah, I mean it's easy to say, but it's a good one. Yeah, I guess. Yeah, I'm not playing anymore. Flag him. Flag him with 1 minute to go. The only flag that you're going to see is the white flag from me. But, you know, never resign. All right, people, fine. I'm done losing. I'm done getting beaten up and humiliated. So yeah, I guess it's time to play you. So I just want to, you know, actually win some games because you guys are just such easy meat. So yeah, challenge me. If Santosh wants to play, Santosh will have a priority queue. So yeah, if Santosh wants to play, he can, you know, basically play me instantly. Yeah, I see Caleb's challenge. So what happens if multiple priority people challenge? In that case, we're following basically two queues, right? Simultaneously. Like priority queue and the normal queue. I'm going to leave after a game, I guess. You're going to leave? Ah, that's a shame, but it is quite late, so I wouldn't blame you for that. I wouldn't hold that against you. All right, let's go. Let's go. Lonely is the night when you find yourself alone. As demonstrated several times already. What was demonstrated? I am confused. QED. If you reload the stream, you get an ad. I found infinite money glitch. Nah, it doesn't work like that. It doesn't work like that, unnamed, my friend. Maybe it does work like that, but I don't think I'm getting like. if you do that to get more money from me, that's really cute, but I don't think that's how it works. I don't know. I don't know. Okay, Castle. So I also have interesting news. Well, not interesting, but a funny little thing that I didn't know about until I got monetized. So remember the music I was using, and you may say, why do you say that? Like, right now music is playing as well. And I'm like, shush, I haven't finished my sentence, why are you interrupting? You prank. So, and what was I saying? Yeah, so basically, the playlist that I have today, right? The playlist that I have today is a new playlist. It's different from what used to be. Because the music I was using is, although copyright free, YouTube didn't like it. YouTube literally demonetized all of my streams. Sad. So I had to change my playlist that consists exclusively of songs that are in the YouTube audio library. It's fine. I guess it's fine, but I just didn't know that. It can go that now. Sounds terrible. No, it's fine. It's nothing. Unfortunately, I gotta go before I can play. Have a great evening, everyone. You too, my friend. You too. It was very nice to have you, even though it's just for a couple of minutes. Thank you. And yes, don't melt in Romania. Don't do that. Last time I checked, melting wasn't recommended. All the best. Welcome to the stream, Melrick. I'm not sure how to read that, my friend. I'm not sure I'm recognizing your nickname. Where do you come from? Gotta go back to studying. Is that a ghost of Kirby? What? Is that a Kirby second account? Oh snap. Yeah, this move I just saw. And it's kind of annoying. But, probably we can just about get away with it. We have a nice pawn. We are slightly up on time. We have like a good bishop. Very good bishop. I'll be back. Cheers. Cheers, my friend. Cheers. It was nice to have you here. Alright. Rook b2 to protect this. Yeah, this I thought I'm not concerned about because what? Queen... Yeah. Like, I have some escape squares, so in my opinion they just blundered a pawn. It looks like, at least. You can try and maybe double up on the first rank, but I don't think even that works. And I'll have some threats as well. Hopefully soon enough. Oh shit. Why is Santos not playing me? What? What is he doing? What is he doing? What? Okay. Why did Santos not mate me? Alright. I guess a gift of fate. Okay. We're back. We're back. We're back. We're back. So we pinned the rook. Nice. Good stuff. You gotta love it. Yeah, Santos had mate and won. He didn't play it because I guess Santos was massively confused by my terrible play. I have a proper game to show you because you're a King's Gambit player. Oh really? Oh really? What's that? Is that like a joke game? Yeah, I saw the game that you sent in Discord. Yeah, one of my old bullet games. Yeah, I saw that. It's funny, yes. I did that just for fun. What does proper mean? I don't know. It's open to your interpretation what that means. All right. It is open to your interpretation. I'm not lying. So, funnily enough, even with an exchange down, we are somehow up material. Badum-tus. What does interpretation mean? I don't know. Like, you are the one who's from the UK, right? So you're the one who's a native speaker. Why are you asking a bozo like me? That doesn't make any sense. Santosh getting flagged. Santosh dropped his queen! That's like the worst thing that can ever happen. First you miss mate and 1, and then you lose a queen. But maybe Santosh just was a very nice person, and Santosh actually saw mate and 1, just didn't play it. Because Santosh was like, nah, this Exclam guy's having a hard time today. I'm not gonna beat him. I'm not a native speaker. Aren't you from the UK? I'm confused. Well, you can live in the UK and not be a native speaker, but I feel highly offended at such a preposterous claim. I had mate and 1. Yeah, that you did. That you did. If I go back far enough. Like, I literally played the move and I literally farted out of fear so hard that my room is now really smelly. But there's your mate and 1. There's your mate and 1. Like just play here. Should have taken some time. You're asking some very difficult questions, Max. I think you need to take a chill pill. I don't know. I like obviously the first thing to think about is where you were born, but naturally if you were born in a family of immigrants, the place where you're born, the place where you were born doesn't necessarily mean that you speak that language. So all right, Caleb is up next. Play Unnamed next. He has membership definitely. Oh yes, I can see that Unnamed's nickname is of different color, and I totally see the upside down pawn next to his name as well. Alright, so Caleb decides to play the proper move order. Alright, so we are proud. We are proud. The whole community is proud. Yeah, sure. I guess. This is how we help people improve in our community. Now, I play terrible games, and then you guys copy me, and we all play terribly. And, you know, we just all happy. It's a slightly different shade of grey, top tier. His subscription is so strong. Decided to leave, still paying for 4 years of membership. Like, everything you said is 100% correct, Max. I'm not even gonna debate any of that. Because debating that would be silly. And I'm not silly. I am just stupid, which is an extreme form of silly. But, yeah. Correct. You are correct. Let's see. Why are you attacking my knights? That's impolite. Half of that sentence was correct. Well, that just blunders a bishop, I'm afraid. Alright, bye everyone. Bye Santosh. I hope you're not particularly discouraged about missing mates in 1, because I do that every day. And I'm somehow still alive. Also, thank you, thank you again for the membership. I couldn't appreciate that enough. It really means a lot to me. Like, I know it's like, yeah. But anyway, thank you. It's just validation, essentially. Validation, you know, we're all social creatures. Says that in the most deadpan and monotone way possible. Oh, piss off. What am I supposed to? Shed a tear or something? Am I supposed to go cry? You'll never see me cry. The only way you can see me cry is that if you break a coconut right in front of me. But because you've got noodle arms, I don't think you'll ever be able to do anything with a coconut. So, haha, gotcha. Exclam Mrs. Fork. Yeah, I know I had like this thing. I know. You don't have to tell me again. It's funny to think about the condition in which he left at I couldn't appreciate. What? I said I couldn't appreciate it enough. Coconut. Coconut is correct. Oh, that screams back rank issues. Oof. 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 Alright, oh, Max wants to play me. Max, you've lost a bit of rating, I see. Soon enough, you'll be in my 1000 club as well. Nice. Max aborted the game. What the hell are you doing? What the? Do you want me to play as white? I'll play with black. Oh, okay. Chess.com will just keep offering us. I'll have to play with white. Yeah, no problem. You can play with white. I don't care. Does Max play 4 pawns against me? I forget. No, plays the modern. Okay, I need to play quickly because Max is gonna play quick and I'm gonna be slow as usual. Max, you don't have to pretend to be thinking to give me extra time. You gotta move. I know what you're doing. I'm not even mad when I have to watch ads when I come back to the stream. You deserve it. How did I beat you 2 times? I'm so weak right now. Did you really beat me 2 times? Because I don't remember you doing that. That sounds awful. I'm sorry. I apologize. Can I hop on the line for games? Absolutely, Nick. Absolutely, my friend. Yes. And I am. I'm really flattered by the sentiment that you just put in the chat. I know that ads are annoying, and like I said, I was. I'm open to like studying, like how to make them appear less if people are too annoyed. But yeah. I don't know what I'm supposed to play. I learned 5 moves. 5 moves is legit 4 moves more than I know of theory in this line, so you're good. You're probably good. Do you gain anything from ads or not? I do, but I don't know yet how much. I'll be perfectly honest. I don't yet know how much precisely, because you see, I got monetized only 2 days ago. Like, I don't like the fact that my bishop is trapped. I'm thinking what I want to do about that. I guess I want to play this. So it says, so, yeah. I mean, I'm not questioning the fact whether you like won or not. I just don't remember it, which, like I said, sounds a bit mean. It's just that, you know, I play so many people every day. Like, all of my losses, because there are so many of them, they don't register. They just don't register. So queen there. Man, that queen move is terribly risky, but I'll do it. So bishop there, I have this, and then what? I will say. I got monetized just 2 days ago, and YouTube only refreshes data like 2 days. There's a 2-day gap basically, so I will only find out about like ad revenue, etc., tomorrow, I guess. But it's gonna be like a little bit. It's gonna be a couple cents. I don't know. Like it's not gonna be anything massive. But you know, a couple of cents every day. You know, a dollar here. I'm incredibly good at counting. Yes, my math is also my strong suit. Sure, YouTube revenue isn't much. Well, if you have a bunch of viewers, then it does become more than nothing, right? Better than nothing. Yeah, it's better than nothing anyway. I gotta go. It's a shame, Caleb. It's a shame, Caleb. But yeah, very nice to have you here. Good game, my friend. And I guess I'll talk to you soon. This position is so terribly confusing. I don't know what to do. This is just horrible. Okay, let's take. Because I'm at. Oh, bloody hell! This is not great. Did Max just do that intentionally? I was not anticipating queen takes. Like, of course, if queen takes, blunders mate in one, but yeah, Max. Yeah, I don't know. I don't believe that Max actually missed mate in one. Sometimes when Max does that, I'm really sus. If Max is trying to make me feel better about myself. GG, Caleb. Yes. Yeah, Nick, feel free to challenge me because, yeah, today we don't have too much traffic. I don't have any other challenges pending, so we're just chilling. My mouse is dying. I hope it can survive till the stream's end. My mouse, you see, it's glowing like red. That means it's dying. That means the mouse is dying. Alright. But I can probably still, hold on for a bit. We'll see. How many Karakans am I having to play? Pro gamer mouse. It's a relatively old mouse, actually. Like, it looks great because it's a Logitech, right? Or Logitech. I don't know how you pronounce the G. But it's quite old. Like, it's been getting on a bit. Yeah. It's quite old. Okay, bishop there. Alright. Ooh, right. Let's take the pawn. You mad if you pronounce Logitech and not Logitech? I am mad. You know, one of my first nicknames that I had on the internet was Mad Moose, so you are half correct. And that was actually not a joke. Like, one of my first ever nicknames was Mad Moose. I actually have not a story, but I have a reason for it. When I was in high school, I had this girlfriend, right? And she was a huge fan of Supernatural. And I'm like tall and stuff. I don't know, in high school, I wasn't looking that old and terrible. She called me Moose because I reminded her of Sam Winchester. I looked nothing like Sam Winchester, but hey. So yes, basically, yeah, that's the reason for it. Mine was, I think, Forbidden Apple. Yeah, so like the one that Eve ate. What a bitch. Yeah, the one that like Eve supposedly ate. Funnily enough, like I'm not a big expert on religion and the Bible, but what was I gonna say? Yeah, so essentially, I'm not a big expert on religion or the Bible, but I think it's not actually an apple, or at least it's not confirmed to be as like an apple, right? Like, it's just some sort of forbidden fruit, right? Not apple. It's just that a lot of people in some translations, I guess, assumed it was an apple. Why did she call you a moose? Ah, right. I didn't explain that part. Because in Supernatural, you know, one of Sam's nicknames, monikers, whatever, is Moose. Not confirmed to be an apple, though Google says it's an apple. Google's lying. Google's a liar. You lie! Welcome, Mohammed. Welcome back, my friend. What's up? How you doing? I don't know. I guess today we're not getting much traffic because what people are watching is Xbox Champs on or something, or maybe people are watching FIDE World Cup. No, I think people are more likely to be watching Pog Champs actually than FIDE World Cup. No. That's in like 3 hours. Okay. Let's move the rook there as well. People probably found something better than to watch your sad face. Oh. Yeah, not the worst idea. Let's see. What do we do? Let's take the rook. Let's start with the easiest. Start with the simplest. Start with capturing of the rook. Bishop takes. That I was not anticipating, but you know, hello. I guess, you know, if rook takes, I take here, obviously, but you know, I can still do this with a knight. We're doing Euro games, so I am playing against Nick at the moment. You can feel free to join us, Mohammed. Next up, we basically don't have a queue because we played a couple of people already. King comes in, bloody hell, that's really risky. Wow, that's. I mean, I gotta take, like at the very least. Who was asking me about bishop? Was it unnamed? Was it Caleb who was asking me about bishop, knight, rook, and pawn? This is exactly what's going on. But I don't care in this particular occasion because I'm up an exchange and a pawn. So there you go. Yeah, I could have won a bishop there, but I have some news for you. I can probably win a bishop either way. Haven't slept properly in a while, so see ya. Yeah, thank you for coming in, Kirby, either way. So yes, I wish you best of luck with your studies. Grind be grind, and yes, I'll talk to you soon, I guess, tomorrow or whenever. Don't let the bugs bite, correct? You know, a couple of years ago, I was walking in the forest, right? It's just your generic forest. There was nothing special about that forest. And there was this tick that wanted to bite me. So I basically caught a tick. And I see that the tick is like crawling, you know, on my skin. Hasn't like latched onto me yet, just crawling on my skin. And I see that, you know, the tick is gonna bite me like really, really soon. Couple of seconds time. So I tricked the tick. So tick wanted to bite me, but I bit the tick instead. You know, that showed him. All right. So okay, bishop check. Where do I want to go? I guess I'm gonna go back here. I gotta be careful when you play against a pair of bishops, right? When you've got a rook, you always need to be very careful about where you place your rook and shit. Because it can get very easily... Oh, that's checkmate though. Yeah. It can get very easily like forked and skewered. Yeah. If there is anything you need to take away from this stream, like actually instructive and educational, is that whenever you have a bishop pair against your rook, not you have a bishop pair, but your opponent has a bishop pair, like, always watch out when pushing your king and the rook on the same diagonal. So many games were lost by me and many other people, like through some diagonal forks that we just miss. Pratik, welcome back, my friend. I'm doing okay. I'm doing okay. It's been a rather... well, it's been a rather active day, I can say. It's been a rather active day. I've been working a lot, and yeah. Not to mention, I freshened up the visuals of the stream a little bit. Nothing massive, just a little bit. And because I suck at graphics. Yeah, this is not... I don't know if you actually tried to study this line, Muhammad, or you're just trying it off the cuff. But if you play the Shalab's defense with knight of 6, it needs to go to h5. It shouldn't be going to d5. This is the wrong square for the knight, I'm afraid. Yeah, let's attack that knight. The reason that in the Shalab's defense, actually, if you guys are legit interested, a knight of 6, the Shalab's defense, is low-key one of the best defenses against the King's Gambit. It's by far not the most commonly played. In fact, it's quite rarely played. But in terms of soundness, knight of 6, knight h5 is very annoying to play against as a, King's Gambit player, because it's actually very good. Knight h5 is doing a very important job of protecting that pawn that I just took. And generally speaking, knight h5 is doing a great job keeping the king side solid in general. Not very easy to dislodge that knight or to threaten that knight in any meaningful way, really. So yeah, if you want to beat the King's Gambit, I'm literally giving you instructions. You may want to look into the Shalab's defense with knight of 6. Let's play this. Let's play this. Let's threaten the queen or something. And for now, we'll not be able to castle, which is a good thing. For now. I mean, you can't castle kingside, but I ain't particularly bothered about that. Okay. I was bothered about castling queenside. That would be quite annoying. Bonjour. Bonjour indeed. Dutch defense sucks. Welcome back to the stream, my friend. What's up with you? How are you doing? Yeah, played the bishop on the wrong square. What's wrong with me? Okay, fine. I can still make use of that. Oh yeah, I played bishop on the wrong square. I am having to take this stupid knight now. I did not intend to play bishop e3. It was just a glitch. I am 1196 trying to get to 1200, so you're one game away. Oof, oof. The last game to win is always the hardest one. Always the hardest one. You would know that then, probably, like everyone else. Yeah. Yeah. So best of luck with you. Best luck for you. Sorry, to you. My prepositions. What's wrong with them? Best of luck, my friend. You'll get there. You'll get there. Don't put too much pressure on yourself. What you need to know is that even if you don't win that game, that is the next one, you're gonna win at some point in the future. Maybe not today, maybe not tomorrow. That's soon enough. This is why sometimes having central pawns is great. Because they can do stuff like that. If the opponent's pieces are in the center and are slightly misplaced. Okay. Sticks. Good. Triple isolated pawns for a second time in the stream, actually. Wow. 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 Okay. I wanted to play knight there, but then I thought this bishop is gonna pin my knights. I don't want to do that. Triple isolated pawns for the win. Yeah, Muhammad. I guess we're just gonna get rid of those pawns then. Fine. Fine. They are still tripled, but not isolated anymore. No isolated. Boo. Not good enough. This isn't actually the worst pawn structure ever. Like, in some positions, it actually may be quite decent. Not in this one, though. Not in this one, I'm afraid. King goes there. Okay, fine. We're just gonna do it the hard way. Yeah, Mohammed is trying to play a bit quicker, which is fine. Oh, yeah, okay, fine. Man, Mohammed really sped up. Yeah, that's the detriment sometimes of speeding up. Yeah, there is no stalemate, Mohammed, that I can find. You've still got a bunch of pawns, so you're not gonna stalemate me. You're not gonna do that. Not gonna do that. Jesus, how is this not made? Nice. You like that mate, guys? That mate is actually quite neat, don't you think? You know, discovered mate and knight protects the rock and stuff. I think it's a decent mate. It's a bit slightly more artsy than your standard mate. I would give this mate maybe like 5.5 out of 10. Maybe 6. That's a decent looking mate. I didn't get flagged at least. Hey, way to take some positives. GG. GG, my friend. GG. GG. Alright. So. Looks like we're asking people to play. That just like, wow. Sometimes you get a bunch of people, sometimes you don't have that many. Which I guess is fine. Wow, yes. Alright. If not, then we're just gonna, you know, end the stream basically, you know, right now. Yeah, because honestly, I don't feel very good playing today, like rated games. You've seen what happened to my rating. Can we review my game? Yes. Well, since we've got the time to do that, yeah, we can do that. Yeah, but I'm definitely not playing any more rated games. I lost like, what, 30 points? More than 30 points in a space of not that much. I can send a game as well if you want. Well, what kind of input do you want to get from me? If that's your game, if it's not like a joke game. But we're both basically relatively equal playing strength, so. Yeah, Mohammed, I'm waiting for the game. Can I get a line to play with you? Yes, my friend, yes. Like, we don't have a line. I played everyone. We don't have too much traffic today. So while Mohammed is like looking for the game, you can challenge me, yes. Of course. Absolutely, yes. I didn't know that you wanted to play. So let's do that. I'm not seeing any challenges yet though. I got a bunch of challenges for daily games, like a bunch of people want to play some daily games with me and I hate daily games. So these challenges are just stuck there in perpetuity. Yeah, I'm waiting for your challenge, my friend. Ah, there you go. Badush. Let's go. Playing white again. I think most of my games against you guys today are played as white, apart from Max. But Max blundered mate and won, so we don't talk about that. King's Gambit declined. How dare you? Alright. We'll see if we'll make you regret that decision. This decision will be made very regrettable. Castles, Queenside. Oof. Oof, oof, oof. Look at that. Jay. Hold your horses. Literally. Okay. Bishop e2 physically hurt me. What? That's like the best move to play. When I know my theory, okay? I don't know my name sometimes. Like people ask me like, my name, but King's Gambit theory, I know. Good moves hurt me. Ah, horrible, horrible. I've invested way too much time to study King's Gambit theory. And the most frustrating thing is no matter how much of it I study, I still lose a lot of games. Because people just find ways to play the most bizarre shit. It's just wow. That's the salty truth. That's the salty truth. What can you do? Queen there. Well, you gotta be careful lining up your queen like that. Why do you play such weird openings? Good question. I don't know. I was trying to think of an answer that made any sense whatsoever, and I couldn't. That means I don't know. I just blundered a knight for no reason. That's fine. We'll be fine. We'll be fine. So, change of plan. If we are blundering a knight, which one? How should I take? Bishop or rook? Oh boy. Okay, let's take with the rook. Okay, the disadvantage of taking with the rook is that this rook could be in danger if we're not careful. I was looking if I have any interesting sacks of the rook. Play something normal and good like Lund. No thanks. Only when I'm like on my deathbed. Only when I'm on my deathbed. Like when I'm dying, which may happen pretty soon. Auto chat, no problem. And people are like, play the London. Nah, I'm not gonna do that. All right. Anyway, where were we? So we still have our rook hanging. Let's play this. London bad. London is the worst. Nah, I don't hate the London. I hate the London only just because everyone hates the London. So that, you know, I can be hip with the kids, you know. I don't hate the London. I don't see any point in playing the London that I can give you. Because London is like a very cheap cheat code. It's like playing GTA Vice City, and all you do is just you spam professional tools, professional tools, professional tools, professional tools. And if you don't know what that means, then you're probably much younger than me. Yeah. If you guys don't know, professional tools is a cheat code on GTA Vice City. And it's actually one of the 3 cheat codes in GTA Vice City that give you weapons. And depending on which cheat code you use, you get different weaponry. For instance, professional tools gave me my favorite set of weapons. I think it had a rocket launcher and a sniper rifle, which was really good. Alternatively, you could do Madman tools, and that one gave you, I think, like a machine gun. Like the one from the Terminator 2, you know, like the spinning machine gun. Right? That's Madman tools. The third one, I don't remember. I haven't played GTA Vice City in a while. Actually, I know that GTA San Andreas is the superior game. I know you don't have to tell me. I just blundered a fork with my queen. Bloody hell. I watched Terminator 2 a week ago for the first time, or not for the first time. Was it your first time? That's what she said. But was it your first? Okay, I'm thinking Queen E5 check. No, okay, okay, gonna retreat. Always retreat. Over here. I think first time. You would think that you would remember if you watched it multiple times. Funny. So am I going to flag or not? We'll see. The way not to screw this up is play quickly and give stupid checks. Something like that. Oh no, queen takes. I'm in trouble. I'm in trouble. Wow, this is just such a dirty flag, boy. Oh, this is terrible. I apologize. You gotta do what you gotta do. This is terrible. I am familiar with the Terminator series as my dad loves it. I hope your dad Like, Terminator series is, like, has gone downhill massively. GG, I'm sorry for flagging. This was a terrible game. I don't feel good about it. But yeah. GG. Terminator series only has 2 good films. 2.5. Like most film series, to be honest. There is the trilogy curse, the 3rd installment curse. You can have an original that's brilliant. If you're lucky, you can have a sequel that's at least on the same level. But the 3rd installment is, in most cases, far inferior. Can you never make "that's what she said" joke ever again? I can't help myself. I know I'm a fan of The Office, so that's just a reflex for me. Also, Michael Scott is my comedy idol. I learned a lot from him, as you can tell, and I think he knows better than anyone how to be funny. Absolutely. Okay. So Mohammed sent me a game. Let's see. Let's see what torture Mohammed is sending us this time around. Is The Office good? I mean, Office is objectively good, but not everyone is a fan. Because, you know, it's a sitcom, so... But I would say... The Office declined, like... But that's nothing special. Most shows decline over time, especially if they... like go beyond a couple of seasons. Naturally, The Office declined, but it's still one of the best sitcoms of the 21st century, in my opinion. I'm playing black. Yes, I can see that. Wait, this is our game. Why am I seeing my name? Is this our game? Why would you ask me to look at our game? Yeah, this is our game. What? This is what we played today. What? 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 What are you doing? Okay. Well. Oh no, the wrong one. Yeah, this is what we just played. Oh no. It's the one from yesterday. Oh, why are you so curious about yesterday's game? What was with that? So yeah, The Office. There are probably sitcoms that are just as good, or maybe better. It's just that I haven't seen them. But if you in the chat know any sitcom in the 21st century that was really good, unironically, let me know. If you say Big Bang Theory, I will crucify you. Big Bang Theory was only good for like a little while at the start, and then it descended into just shite. But again, you know, if you're not into sitcoms, that Barcelona or Madrid. Is that supposed to be a joke? Because both clubs are a joke? Or you're legit asking me? You know, as a Man United fan, I have reasons to dislike both, so... I can't choose. I think both are terrible. I think both are terrible. I offer a bet, heads I win, tails you lose. And how am I supposed to know which one is going to be? Are you trying to No Country for Old Men me? Have you even watched No Country for Old Men? Okay, so... that's the game where you beat me. So that's how you decide to rub it in. You're asking me to see a game on stream where you won, and you're like, check this game out, Exclam. See how you like it. I'm like, I remember. That's the one we played yesterday and I lost. No Country for Exclam. That is actually very close to real life. Because, you know, coming back to my home country is legit life-threatening for me. So, yeah, I have nothing to comment on that so far. Like, these are just moves, and we castle opposite sides. I have nothing, I have no valuable input. This is just, you know, a blitz game. Yeah, this is the first screw up, obviously. I should not be doing that. The alternative... what is the alternative? I don't know, I could play knight f4, for example. But, you know, bishop f1... and then what? I don't like that anymore. Scratch that. I don't know. The only game where I played well. Perhaps. No, not perhaps. I'm kind of out of ideas. I don't know. I could Queen c7, for example, is sensible, I suppose. All right. So yeah, this went wrong. And then we tried to push a little bit, and then, yeah, I blundered again. Well, not blundered, but a queen exchange was forced. I don't know if I should have taken en passant. I thought that I could benefit from not taking. That's why I didn't do that. Yeah, so that was a point, I think, where you could have put me in trouble. Or not. Takes. Yeah, that one is the point I remember. Like I'm in deep shit if you just play this. Now you have this check. Alright, I'm taking my words back. Yeah, okay, so takes, fine. Okay, never mind. I missed that move twice. Weird. I missed it yesterday, and I missed it today. Good play. Yeah, I mean, this is just nonsensical, obviously. Like, my knight needs to go here. Attack this pawn, come into here, maybe. Like, this is where my knight needs to go. Like, this is just no explanation for that. I would never do that. Yeah, this is just awful. I saw the fork, so I took. Well, you know, that's only natural that you did. So, yeah, there you go. Yeah. Congratulations. But yeah, I know I shouldn't be downplaying it because yeah, it's a big thing, I suppose, to beat me. But you know, these days I'm not that difficult to beat. Okay, Max wanted to take a look at the game as well. What kind of madness are we getting here? We got the Vienna Gambit. Okay. I'm not familiar with the Vienna Gambit, Max, so yeah. Whenever this becomes a very King's Gambit-y position now with G5. G5, Vienna says it's a mistake. Yeah, in this position it is probably too late to play G5. But you know, this becomes a very King's Gambit-y position now with G5. The way you deal with it, well, yeah. So H4, knight takes. You're a King's Gambit player, like I said, so I sent this. Well, I'm looking at the result. It didn't end well for you for some reason. Interesting. What can I take away from this game? I think you played well. You have H6. I had no clue what I was doing. Yeah, so this knight sack, even for me, it's like, what is this? Like, it would have been, if you had something like Queen H5 check, then yeah, but like this knight sack makes no sense. I honestly, I don't know if you have anything here. This isn't this one of the lines in a King's Gambit? No. Like I said, it's a bit, it's King's Gambit. See, you sack a knight at castle or something. I mean, there are some lines where you sack a knight in a king's gambit, like the Muzio gambit, right? So something like this, and then you castle, right? But I'm taking that this is not what you meant. Hi Nemo, what's up, my friend? Double Muzio, I think. Yeah, Muzio is one of the ways to do it, but in a king's gambit, for example, takes g5, and then you play h4, and if they play f6, for example, if they play f6, then you can take right away, right? That's the idea. So this is one of the ways. Usually you sacrifice a knight in a king's gambit if they play f6, because that allows queen h5 in, right? This is one of the ways. But I am giving you a fair warning. Not every line with f6 like makes this work. Sometimes it doesn't work even with f6. But when it's played that early and when nothing else is out, then you sack the knight and white is already winning. But yeah, I mean, sometimes you do sacrifice the knight, but yeah, this is not the position. I don't think you have anything there. Like if you want to talk about Muzio, which Nemo was referring to, I mean, I've never seen an f6 king's gambit line. I also see it very rarely, especially at my rating, because people know what they're doing. But I still see that sometimes when people don't know what they're doing. Like, very rarely, but sometimes I do. Yeah, so, yeah, the Muzio gambit, so like castles, takes, queen f6, we sacrifice another pawn, queen takes, we sacrifice a bishop, king takes, we sacrifice another pawn with check, queen takes, bishop blocks, pawn can't take because the pawn is pinned, queen back to f6, and now bishop takes, and we're trying to play with that. We're trying to play with that, 2 pieces down, and we're having fun. Yeah, this is the double Muzio gambit, right? I used to play that a little bit, but I kind of got sick of getting that position. Like it requires too much brain capacity for both sides, actually. It requires too much brain capacity. Like, when I want to play the King's Gambit, I want to relatively chill. I want to calculate and be tactical, but not too much. This is too much. This is like you really need to be thinking of when your opponent is making a mistake, you know, to capitalize on it. Yeah, I don't want to be 6 points material down. Yeah. I say hi and then goodbye. Oh, it's a shame, Citrus, but thank you for saying hi either way. So yeah, this is not where you sack a knight typically, and yeah, like I said, I don't think you have anything there. You do get this check though. How did this happen? Yeah, d5. This is too complicated. This is too complicated. I'm still not sure if you have anything. I don't know, I ate a banana when this happened. Okay. Well, you just blundered your bishop, it looks like. Yeah. I'm lucky because I started playing the King's Gambit and learned new things from you. Thank you. Well, thanks to you, Gaming123. I didn't realize you were here in the chat. Where do you come from, my friends? I can talk about King's Gambit for hours. I don't know how long you have been in the stream. But yeah, welcome to the stream, welcome to the community. I don't think I've seen you before. Is there any good openings for black against d4? I mean, anything. Anything. You know, although I don't play it, I'm a bit of a simp for Budapest Gambit, because Budapest Gambit is quite fun. But yeah, like, I think in this game, you kind of, from there on out, sucked forever. It looks like just a terrible time. Dodge defense. Dodge defense is also really nice. It's funny how rook e5, I think, traps the bishop. I'm not sure if you can take it, though. I'm not sure if there are any counter threats. But okay. Oh, now you did it. Now you did it. But yeah, now you did it. Okay. And actually, it didn't look too bad. Takes. Yeah, it is a bit of ironic, but it's supposed to be an ironic nickname, I assume. So. Wow. What have you done there? Like, what the hell is that? Why did you do that? Why did you just undefend your bishop? I took with the wrong rook. There's not much else to look at. I just lost. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough, my friend. Fair enough. So yeah, I'm a bit of a sucker for Budapest Gambit, and I've said that multiple times. What should white play? What, in which position? In that position, without looking at the engine. Instead of, what do you think white should play? I don't know. Like, okay, so let's do very basic analysis of things. We can't move the bishop, like the bishop is pinned, and it looks like the bishop is going to be attacked the third time, right? But if so, then I guess rook e5 check does the job, so the bishop isn't hanging. King e6 incoming. Yeah, but king e6, I thought rook e5 check. But what happens after that? Good question. Yeah, let's say king d3, king e6. This, not this. Check. King goes, let's say, back. Do we have anything active? I guess you're gonna have to go back. I don't know. I don't know. I don't think there's anything else to do. I don't know. There's that. What is your peak elo? Welcome to the stream, Illuminat, as well, my friend. Where did you come from? Welcome, welcome. It's the first time I'm seeing you here. Welcome. You're actually right. I could have made a draw. I'm not sure if this is a drawing line. I'm not sure. What do you mean? What is my peak elo? What formats are you interested in? My peak elo on chess.com rapid is about 2200. My peak elo in Blitz is like 2000. My FIDE we don't talk about. So yeah, welcome to the community. Welcome to the community. We're streaming every day. It's day 16 of our little stream-a-thon. We are trying to get to 50 viewers as quickly as possible. That's great. Good luck. I satisfied your curiosity. And now you're leaving. All right. Well, yeah, fair enough, my friend. If you could, maybe you could tell us more about yourself a little bit. I think. No, I stay. Good. So, yeah, where do you come from, my friend, and what's your experience with chess? A FIDE is around 1400. Well, my FIDE, like I said, my FIDE we don't talk about. My FIDE is shit. Yeah. I thought I was gaining points, and then I played in this tournament, you know, that just happened a couple of days ago. And then I kind of dropped a shit ton of points. It's funny how you can have a good tournament, like not good, but decent, and lose a shit ton of points. I'm Deadlock's friend. Wow, well, say hi to Deadlock. I think Deadlock is doing a brilliant job of enlarging our community. Thank you very much to Deadlock, and welcome, Deadlock's friend. And yes, you are in a very good place if you want to learn a King's Gambit. I have a lot of things to talk when it comes to King's Gambit, and yes, just generally, you know, for a good time, feel free to be joining us more often. Make sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell to not miss the streams and stuff like that. I just get the community posts and my feed decided to check your stream. Wow, well, welcome, my friend. Yeah, welcome. My community posts do reach out to a bunch of people. That is correct. Although I haven't been particularly active in the last week because I've been playing in a tournament. I've been playing in a tournament and it took a lot of my time. And I haven't literally made any videos apart from my live streams. Actually, starting tomorrow, I'll have a bit more time on my hands, and I'll get back to making some videos again. But yeah, since we got a couple of new people here, I wanted to show you some interesting thing, right? So who was asking about d4, right? So Budapest Gambit. Unfortunately, the downside of the Budapest Gambit is that it does nothing to stop the London, but there isn't much you can do to stop the London anyway. So for example, if they play d4, you play knight f6, and then they play bishop f4, it's the London, you know, boo-hoo. But if they play c4, as they should, if white has some balls, they need to play c4, d4, then, you know, d5 is a very exciting move. Sorry, d5, idiot. e5 is a very exciting move. Just London to London, yeah. So it's a very exciting move, but it's not as bad. It's not as bad actually. So we gambit this pawn, knight g4, and then in some lines, white may allow you to take the pawn back. Then, you know, we're back on even territory. In some lines, white actually may try and hold on to that pawn. Then it's the real gambit. The proper gambit. So if they try holding on to that pawn, we're getting a position like this. So we're trying to just pile everything up on that pawn. We're just trying and trying and trying and trying, right? But what happens is ultimately we take this knight and then we play queen f7. We're trying to get 3 attackers against 2 defenders, and then they play queen d5. And this is a variation where they actually manage to hold on to that extra pawn, because we've got 3 attackers, 3 defenders, and there isn't anything else that we can pile up on that pawn, right? And in this line, the best line to play is f6, and white must take. This is the only good move. So takes, the knight comes back with a little bit of tempo, and queen goes, I'd say usually to d3. And yeah, so something like that. f6, yes, it actually is the best move, and it's the only move to play, really. Castling is ill-advised because you lose that pawn for free, and it's too many pawns to lose, so d6, you gotta block that. And yeah, here white can play a couple of moves. The best move, arguably, because the pawn is still there, you could play g3 and fianchetto that bishop, and this is where you castle. And this is one of the most main theoretical positions of the Budapest Gambit. So white is going to like play bishop g2 and fianchetto, and you, I don't know, I don't know theory anymore starting from here. But yeah, you're a pawn down, white has got 2 bishops, so white is better. The engine will tell you the white is better. But what you have in return is you have this weakness. And, you know, you still have the semi-open f-file to play for again. So, yes. So my question to you. I'm not saying that you should like this position as black. But would you at least consider playing a position like this, or this is too much for you? I'm just curious, because, you know, I don't mind. Like, I would play the Budapest Gambit more if it wasn't for all the stupid Londons that I cannot avoid. Tammay, welcome to the stream, my friend, and welcome to the community as well. Where do you come from, my friend? And yes, this is a thing with shorts. That is correct. We do have shorts that have like million views each. But yeah, the long videos, this is a common problem for YouTubers. So I'm not, it's not exclusive to me. This is how it works, I'm afraid. And if you actually go and watch my longer videos, you'll see they're actually quite good if you want to improve at chess. Bye-bye, Dutch Defense Sucks. Thank you for coming, and I guess I'll see you tomorrow. Hopefully. Or the day after. Or the day after. Yep. So, Mohammed says this position is too much for him. So, Mohammed probably would not play the Budapest. What about you guys? So, looking at this position from Black's perspective, we are a pawn down. And we are playing against the bishop pair, and our king may be a little bit sus along this diagonal, but it's not actually that bad here. And, you know, I would say Black has got some things going for them as well. It's tough to gain a loyal audience from short-form content. I don't know. Like, some people really blow up on shorts, and you know they get popular and stuff, and you know they do get an audience. But I guess when it comes to chess and when it comes to my personality specifically, it's not that easy. I would prefer white in this position personally. I mean, yeah, like white is better. White is better. Like, this is not a debate where the position is 0, 0, 0, 0, and this is just a question of taste. White is better. Extra pawn, 2 bishops, let's go. But Black can say, I know I'm a bit worse, but you know, I have this pawn structure to play against. Bishop pair is my main problem. "1 million views on shorts isn't massive." I agree to an extent. Yeah, I mean, yeah, 1 million views on short, like, people get much more. But, yeah. 1 million is still a lot. Come on, don't downplay my achievements, okay? You try it. But yeah, would Rook E8 be a good move for Black? Rook E8 is actually the best move. I'm looking at the engine, so I'm cheating right now. Rook E8 is the best move. And I didn't know that, actually. Like I said, after Bishop G2, I told you a couple of minutes ago, this is where I'm out of theory knowledge. I don't remember what Black needs to play. But the engine, funnily enough, developing on your idea, says a Rook E8 and white castles, and white allows to take on E2. And after takes, this is the best variation for white, where we legit give the pawn away. This is the best variation, but the idea is that you play knight d4, apparently, and you fork rook and knight. And very, very interesting. Very, I didn't know that. You fork rook and knight, and you must take the knight, essentially, because if you retreat the rook, then the knight is kind of not hanging, but too much pressure on the knight. So you must take the knight. And this is how white gets the pawn structure fixed. Now, this is very interesting. I did not know that. And then, yeah, and then now this is, you know, open game, open season. Welcome back to the stream, Adeep. 2 knights would be great over 2 bishops. Yeah, I think, like I say, I've said this multiple times on stream as well. Your love for the knight and your preference of the knight over the bishop diminishes as your rating goes up, right? And it's natural, and this is not a diss towards lower rated players, right? But it's just that the higher rated you are, the less you prefer the knight to your bishop. And at some point, when you get high rated enough, you start preferring the bishop to the knight. That's not to say some high rated players still prefer the knights, and that's not to say some low rated players like the bishops more. But in their majority, lots of low rated players like the knights more, because knights are trickier. And it makes a lot of sense, because at the 1000th level, it's not about positional play with the bishop pair, it's about blundering a fork with the knight, where the knight forks king and queen, or queen and rook. So yes, that's basically how it works with bishop and knight. And like I said, there are still some really strong players that like the knights more a little bit. For example, the most famous, I think, the most famous strong player who openly liked the knights more than the bishops was Petrosian. Tigran Petrosyan, or Tigran Petrosian if you want to anglicize his name. Tigran Petrosian, 7th world champion? 8th? I can't count. He liked knights better than the bishops. But that's probably because he was the most defensive player ever, and he liked close positions. And boo-hoo, in close positions, knights tend to perform better. So yeah. Well, this is a bit of an excursus into theory and into fundamentals of chess. Do you have any other questions, guys? Because I'm about to end the stream, I think. I think we're done with the program for today. But if you have any questions, then I could maybe stay for a bit longer answering them. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Yeah, and Mohammed needs to go for the Arabic class every Monday and Tuesday. Is that a bit too hard? 2 days in a row. You would prefer your classes to be spread out a little bit. How to play against a Sicilian? It's funny that you should ask that, Gaming123, because you were the one who said that I learned some things about the King's Gambit from the stream. I mean you. When I say I meant you. When people play e4, e5, I play the King's Gambit. And when people play e4, c5, I play another gambit. I play the Smith-Morra, like Max just pointed out. Kyle, welcome, my friend, welcome to the stream. I play the Smith-Morra, and Smith-Morra is nothing to scoff at. Smith-Morra is actually a very sound gambit, very sound. You ain't got Google bubbles anymore. Yeah, right. Yes, that is correct. Very sound. At worst, you're a pawn down, but you know, that's okay. That's okay. Like in this position, if you do that, if I let the engine run a little bit, it's gonna say the position is around equal, even though we are central pawn down. I don't know how much you have heard of the Smith-Morra, my friend Gaming123, but I do recommend you to study that if you're really curious, because this is a very exciting opening where black can go very wrong very easily. Like in many gambits, to be honest. But Smith-Morra, if you want to play a gambit, let's say there are dozens of gambits in chess, and you want to choose a gambit to play consistently, and that will not get you in trouble, in some stupid trouble ever, and will still give you sensible positions, it's the Evans Gambit, it's the Smith-Morra Gambit, and it's the Benko Gambit, or the Volga Gambit, if you are in the Russian-speaking / Eastern world. There's the 3 gambits. This position, like, very, very interesting to play. Very interesting to play. So if I go very quickly through the main line, main line, where both sides make great moves and they play extremely sensibly. Something like that. So here, and then here, and then just rook c8 takes and takes with the h pawn. So white is still a pawn down, but the position is around equal, and white has got nice development. The extra pawn that black has is a backwards pawn, so sometimes an extra pawn is more of an annoyance than a strength. And this is exactly the case. This d6 pawn is very difficult to move. And not only is it very difficult to move, look at this bishop, it's very sad. And as white, we've got the bishop here. Basically, we've got a lot of compensation that you can keep enumerating for the extra pawn, right? Pterodactyl defense, Eastern Ramophore, what, I can't read. Okay, so that will be one of my recommendations. I've never heard about it, Max, I don't know. I've never heard about it. Yeah, Kyle, how's the film coming along? I really appreciate it. You're welcome. I'm not saying go and play. Like, after all, playing gambits isn't for everyone. But if you really want to spice things up, if you really want to learn something new, I think Smith Mora is really worth investing your time in. Just learn the basic ideas, learn some basic tricks, and it'll be cool. All right, so Kyle's just taking a break from the film. All right, people. So, yeah, I'm going to end the stream now. Thank you for the questions, by the way. Thank you for the questions, everyone. And yeah, if you are new to the stream, if you came here today for the first time, then I do encourage you to like the stream, subscribe, click the notification bell. I stream every day. And I will stream tomorrow as well, and the day after, and the day after. So feel free to catch me. Hey, reply to me, please. What do I need to do? What do I need to do, Eddie? What do I need to reply? I am confused. I don't see anything anyway. This is literally old man being confused. Unless Adip is just trolling me. If you're trolling me, boo. Boo. Alright. So. Scroll up, it's not that deep. I am scrolling up. And I did answer that question about 2 knights and 2 bishops, so... I did answer the question about knights and bishops. Maybe some message didn't get through, but I'm not seeing anything else. You guys are just trolling me or something. Alright, so, yes. Gotta go. Wish you all the best for the rest of the day, everyone. And I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Alright? Cheers, everyone. Bye-bye.